When someone rejects you, it's natural to think that's the end of it. But what if rejection is only the beginning? What happens when the same person who turned you away comes back into your life? It's confusing and leaves you wondering why. There's a lot more behind their return than you might think. In this video, we'll go through 5 powerful reasons why people often return after rejecting you. We'll start with the least obvious signs and work our way up to the most compelling ones. So by the end, you'll understand why it's happening. From the pull of curiosity to the need for validation, each reason will help you understand the real motivations behind their actions. Stay tuned to find out why someone who once walked away might now be coming back into your life. And if you find this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Number 5. Curiosity drives. Their return curiosity is a powerful motivator. When someone rejects you, they may not fully understand what they've lost, especially if their feelings weren't deeply considered at the time. In the period following the rejection, they might find themselves wondering what could have been. They start questioning if they made the right decision, and this uncertainty leads to curiosity. They want to know if you've moved on, or if you still care. Often, people return to find out whether you've changed, or whether you are still the person they were initially interested in. This curiosity might start out as a mere thought, but as it lingers, it pushes them to reach out again. This pull can be subtle but strong enough to make them reconsider their earlier choice. They don't always want to reconnect because they are genuinely interested in a relationship, but because they want to resolve the lingering questions in their mind. This curiosity can be about your life, your reactions to their rejection, or simply about seeing if you've changed in a way that makes you more desirable. Some may even come back for reassurance, to confirm that they made the right decision in rejecting you, or to see how serious you were about the initial breakup. For them, their return isn't necessarily about love, but about satisfying their curiosity. Number 4. The need for validation. Everyone has a desire to feel important or needed. After rejecting you, some people might begin to feel a lack of validation from other areas of their life. They might have felt powerful or in control when they turned you down, but later they realized that being in control doesn't always feel as fulfilling as they thought. In many cases, their confidence may have been built on the ability to push someone away, which can make them feel validated temporarily. However, this initial feeling of power can fade. When it does, they often crave validation again. Coming back into your life allows them to test whether you still value them or care for them in the same way. The return is less about truly reconnecting and more about testing their self-worth and seeking affirmation. If you respond positively, they feel validated. It boosts their ego and makes them feel desired. This is a common reason why some people leave relationships, only to come back once they realize that their self-esteem is tied to how others perceive them. If they feel that they were wrong to let go of you, the return is an attempt to regain that validation. They want to know that you're still interested in them and that they still matter to you. Without this, they may feel empty. Number 3. They realize they made a mistake. When someone rejects you, they may do so for a variety of reasons. It could be based on fears, misconceptions, or simply bad timing. However, once they step away from the situation and gain some perspective, they can realize that they made a mistake. Their rejection of you may not have been based on a deep reflection, but more on a rash decision made in the moment. After some time apart, they see things more clearly. They recognize that they took you for granted, or that they misjudged the relationship. Realizing that they lost someone who was important to them can be a tough pill to swallow. The more they reflect, the more they may regret their actions and wish for another chance. The return often comes with an apology or an attempt to make amends. They realize that they didn't fully understand what you brought to their life, and after some reflection, they may regret their decision. This type of return is often filled with a sense of vulnerability, as they acknowledge the mistake and express a desire to fix things. If they are genuinely sorry for their previous actions, they will make an effort to show you how much they care and how much they've learned from the experience. Sometimes, people don't understand what they have until they lose it. And when this realization strikes, they come back. Number 2. They want to rebuild what was lost. In some cases, Rejection leads to growth. Both parties may take time apart to work on themselves and their lives. After a period of growth, they may find that the connection they once shared is too valuable to let go of. Even if they initially rejected you, they could have recognized that there was something unique about your bond that they don't want to lose. Their return is an effort to rebuild what was once there. They realize that they made a hasty decision when they rejected you, and that they still want the kind of connection you shared. When someone returns with the intention of rebuilding a relationship, they do so because they feel there is still potential between the two of you. They've grown emotionally and mentally, and now they're ready to approach the relationship from a healthier perspective. They might have seen how other relationships have not lived up to the one they had with you. They could have faced disappointments and realized that what they had with you was special. In many cases, they also realize that they are not likely to find another connection like the one they had with you. So they come back to rebuild it. This return comes with the hope that both of you have matured enough to give the relationship a fresh start and make it work this time. Number 1. They realize they still have feelings for you. The most powerful reason someone comes back after rejecting you is simple. They still have feelings for you. Sometimes, the rejection is a way of protecting themselves or avoiding vulnerability. They may have had doubts about the relationship or been scared of getting hurt. However, after spending time apart, they can't ignore their feelings. The emotional pull is too strong to ignore, and they realize that they still care about you. In many cases, their rejection was more about fear than a lack of feelings. After facing the reality of being without you, they realize how much you mean to them. This realization can make them return with a renewed desire to make the relationship work. When someone comes back because they still have feelings for you, it's often after a period of self-reflection. They've spent time thinking about the connection you shared and have come to the conclusion that they made a mistake in letting you go. The strong emotional bond they have with you can't be easily ignored. Their return signifies that they want another chance to nurture what they've realized is a meaningful relationship. When someone rejects you and then comes back, it can leave you with so many questions. Why do they suddenly want you again? Is it real? Or are they just confused? It's easy to get lost in the situation, but there's more to it than meets the eye. As time goes by, they start to see the value in what they had with you. The feelings they thought were gone come back stronger, and they can't resist the pull. If you've ever experienced this, or you're going through it now, it's important to understand what's really happening. Sometimes, rejection isn't the end. It's just a pause. People change, grow, and realize what truly matters. But does this mean you should let them back in? That's something only you can decide. So if you're curious about how this all works or what to do next, stick around. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world to us, and we've got plenty more to discuss. Stay tuned for the next video.